Hi, boys. We are going to be working on lesson 67 today, Algebra 1. And this is called the elimination method for solving simultaneous equations. Big words. And I want to just remind you what we've done before in the past. So far, we've done the substitution method. And I wrote down on the board an example of the substitution method where we were given these simultaneous equations where 2x plus 3y equals negative 13 and y equals x minus 6. So what we did was we substituted y equals x minus 6 to where y was. Okay, so I rewrote it and wrote 2x plus 3 times, right? 3 times x minus 6, because that's what y is, equals negative 13. I did the distributive property right here. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. So then I rewrote it. 2x plus 3x minus 18 equals negative 13, right? You add like terms right here. 2x plus 3x equals 5x. Minus 18 equals negative 13. I'm going to move the 18 over to this side by, I have a negative 18 here, I add 18, right? Means I add 18 to this side. So I'm left with 5x equals 5. And that means x is going to equal 1, right? This is the way we used to do it. Or, we still sometimes do it in the substitution method, right? Then we take x equals 1 and we insert it back into our original equation right up here. X is going to equal 1 right here. So 2 times 1 plus 3y equals negative 13. 2 plus 3y equals negative 13. I got to move the 2 over to the other side. I subtract 2, right? I subtract 2. I'm left with 3y equals negative 15. Y equals negative 5, which means my terms are going to be 1 comma negative 5, right? X and y. X equals 1, y equals negative 5, okay? That's how we've done it in the past. That's just a reminder of what we've done. Now we're going to be using what's called the elimination method to solve simultaneous equations. Just a different method. It's not hard. Just want you to follow along. Okay, we have 2x minus y equals 13. 2x minus y equals 13. We have no idea what x and y are, okay? But it also gives us another one. 3x plus 4y. 3x plus 4y equals 3. Okay, now it's asking us to solve for x and y. How might we do this? Well, if we went like this, guys, and we just added them both, right? We added 2x plus 3x, that would equal 5x. We added negative, right? 1y plus 4y would be plus 3y equals what? 16, right? We still have no idea what x and y are, right? But we're going to use what's called the elimination method for this, okay? We're going to use the elimination method. So what we want to do, okay, what we want to do is make one of these. It doesn't matter which one we do. We want to make the x's equal the opposite so they eliminate each other. Or we want to eliminate the y's. So we're just left with one of the variables, okay? So the easiest way to do it here is, just based on what we're working with, it really doesn't matter, but is to make this one a negative 4y. That's the easiest way. So what I would do is I would go to this one right here, I would go, let's multiply this one times 4. We're just going to go across right here. We're going to multiply this one times 4. All right, multiply this whole equation times 4. That means 4 times 2x equals what? 4 times 2x is going to equal 8x. 4 times negative y is going to equal negative 4y. And 4 times 13 is going to equal, what's 4 times 13? 4 times 13 is going to equal 52. Okay? I just multiplied this one times 4 to make these y's opposite. Okay? I just want you to understand that now I just made one of the variables eliminate each other. So now I'm here. Look at this. Okay? Now I'm here. I got 8x plus 3x equals what? 11x. Negative 4y plus 4y eliminates it. That's the elimination method. And then we have 52 plus 3 equals 55. Do you see that? 11x equals 55. That means x is going to equal 5. I just solved for one of the variables right here. Now, I can go back to either one and I can insert x into here. Let's insert x into here. X equals 5, so I'm going to go 3 times 5 plus 4y equals 3. Okay? Well, that's going to be 15 plus 4y equals 3. I'm going to move the 15 over to here, right? I'm going to minus 15 minus 15. I'm left with 4y equals negative 12. What does that mean y equals? Y is going to equal negative 3. And I just solved. So my answer in this case will be x equals 5, comma, y equals negative 3. And that's my whole answer. That's using the elimination method. I want one of the variables to eliminate another. I want to do another example really quick. This is going to be a little bit of a long lesson, but I do want to do this. Okay. Let's see. We'll do 2x minus 3y. 2x minus 3y equals 5. Okay. And 3x plus 4y equals negative 18. Okay, so I want to make one of these eliminate each other. Just going, I can do either one, all right? I can do either one, but I think I'm going to go with the x's right here and make them both equal a 6 and a negative 6. So I'm going to multiply this one by 3, right? And I'm going to multiply this one by negative 2, right? And I'm going to come up with two new simultaneous equations. This one's going to equal 6x. This one's going to equal negative 6x. And you can see right now these two are going to eliminate each other. But I still have to finish off the rest of the equations. 3 times negative 3y is going to be minus 9y equals 3 times 5 equals 15. Negative 2, right? I've already done this one, is negative 6x. Negative 2 times 4y is going to be minus 8y. Negative 2 times negative 18 equals positive 36, right? Now, I've eliminated the 6's, so negative 9 plus negative 8 equals negative 17. 15 plus 36 equals what? 51. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my y right there. Negative 17y. So y is going to equal what? Negative 3. Negative 3. Right? Y equals negative 3. Now I can go back into my original equation and insert y into either one of these things to find out what x equals. Okay? So y equals negative 3. Let's do it in this one right here. 3x plus 4 times negative 3 equals negative 18. 3x plus, minus 4 times negative 3 is minus 12 equals negative 18, right? I'm going to move the 12 over by adding 12, adding 12. I'm left with 3x equals what? Negative, what is that? 6, right? So x is going to equal negative 2. Now I've solved for x and y again, right? Except I would write my answer like this. X equals negative 2, comma, x or y equals negative 3, parentheses. And that would be my answer. Great. We'll see you in the next installment. Hope everyone's hanging in there. See you next time.